This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazelton Standard Speaker.
Standing up for the homeless in our area with a stand down event hosted by the Valor Clinic Foundation. The details next. Good evening and thank you for joining us at SSPTV News. I'm Ken Cara and you can watch us anytime via the Samsung Productions app and in HD on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 513. Here's your Tuesday headlines now from SSPTV and the Hazelton Standard Speaker. Many turned out last night for a special program entitled Hazelton Remembers 9/11. The program, which has been held every year since the attacks, is organized by volunteer firefighter Tony Colombo. First responders and the community filled St. Gabriel's Church in Hazelton to remember the lives lost 16 years ago. This year's main speaker was Hazelton Police Chief Jerry Spezial, who was a police chief in New Jersey on that morning of 9/11. The chief says that while the events of 9/11 were a tragedy, they also showed America's resolve. Hazelton Mayor Jeff Cassat and members of council also spoke at the ceremony. Those involved in yesterday's program believe it is important to hold this program each year so that America will never forget the lives lost. In Freeland, another ceremony is held each year at this time in observation of National Prisoners of War and Missing in Action Day. Freeland American Legion Post 473, Family Post 473, VFW Post 5010, and the Freeland American Legion Riders Post 473 will host the event this Friday in Freeland. Organizers tell us that it is a very special and somber occasion as they strive to keep this issue in the forefront of the public. The program will begin at 7 p.m. on Friday at the monument at Freeland Public Park. The public is encouraged to attend. This weekend, the Valor Clinic Foundation will host an event in Hazelton to help out the homeless in our area. Lisa Sugart sat down with Mark Bayless, the founder of the foundation in Broadheadsville, and Jeff Sullivan, the foundation's outreach coordinator, to learn more about Sunday's event and how you can help.
Mark, what's happening? What is a stand-down event?
A stand-down event is what we call our homeless outreach events. We give away clothes like a clothing closet. We give away takeaway food in the form of canned goods. We try to give 3 days food to each client or participant. And we give away a hot meal, like a mobile soup kitchen. So we're like a mobile soup kitchen, a mobile food pantry, a mobile clothing closet, where we come into a public place the homeless frequent and set up and give everything away free to the homeless. We try to have connection to other services there. Healthcare, we try to have some nurses to do health screens. We don't do any treatment. But if they need care, maybe an emergency room, we try to arrange getting them to the hospital so that they can access the care. We try to have housing agencies there to do referrals to other resources, and we try to provide some social work services for veterans that may participate. The food we try to give out is usually tailored, as best the donors support us, to people living outside. So somebody that lives outside doesn't have a kitchen, they don't have a can opener, they don't have a pot, things that you take for granted. So we try to do wide topped, pull top lids. You can't give them a cardboard box. As soon as it rains, it dissolves and the pasta's all over the ground and they won't stay on top of it. So you have to think a little different, and the food we give away is tailored toward the different way you need to think to deal with the malnutrition problems they encounter. Endure is probably a better word, that they endure.
Now, this distribution and event will be taking place on Sunday, September 17th, but people can donate the items that you're looking for. So, Jeff, you've set up several locations where they can actually drop off these items, so tell us about that.
We have collection points at the Laurel Mall, Fairway Subaru, Sisters Restaurants, Builders Direct, the ambulance service, APTS ambulance service. I've already taken down one load already down to Paul's house to get inventoried and packaged for the event.
And some of the other items, I guess, we were talking about before we started this, like you're telling me like single package toothbrushes. Tell me about those type of items in addition to the food.
Right now it's critical that we raise small tubes of toothpaste, single package toothbrushes so that you could just put a toothbrush in a hygiene bag. Small travel size shaving cream, men's and women's disposable razors, women's hygiene products. We are critically low on those at Paul's house right now. the long-term goal for this is we're committed to a quarterly response. If the community is supporting this with the donations and the volunteers to do the event, then we'll go to every 2 months. And again, if the support continues and the donations continue, then we'll go to a monthly support. This community needs this event monthly. The homeless population is pretty significant here.
And if you need to get in touch with these gentlemen to find out more about the organization to help, or if you need their help, it is valorclinic.org. Jeff, you also said there is a Facebook page that you can go to as well. Is that the Valor Clinic Foundation Facebook page?
That's correct. Just like and follow the page.
All righty. And then there is also a phone number, which is 570-664-6468. Gentlemen, you are doing wonderful things. We commend you for what you're doing, and I hope that you help a lot of people through this event, but they can't do it without your help. So please donate the things that are needed, maybe donate your time as well. Help out, and let's make this community a better place for everybody.
Thanks, Lisa, and we'll have more on the Valor Clinic Foundation in the days ahead here on SSPTV News. In other news, the Laurel Mall is getting ready for one of its biggest events. This Thursday, the mall will be the site of the annual Senior Expo hosted by State Representative Tara Toohill. Mall property manager Rocco Aruzzo tells us that the expo is free and features a variety of booths with everything from health screenings to financial planning, insurance, and more.
Probably there's going to be about 90 vendors with tables here. It's going to be, we're going to start at Boscov's wing and go as much as we have to in the Laurel Mall. And you're right, it's services for everything from blood pressure to, they'll take your, do some testing on blood. The chiropractors are here. I mean, everyone is here under one roof. You learn about insurance, Medicare. So there's a lot of information that she does every year.
What do you get as feedback from people? Are they really thrilled when that's held here every year?
Well, let me put it to you this way. The phone rings off the hook. Wednesday Health Fair, Wednesday Health Fair, Wednesday Health Fair. So yeah, we get a lot of feedback. I'll tell you, this mall at 8 a.m., they will be lined up ready to go when it opens.
The Free Senior Expo is this Thursday from 10 a.m. until 1:30 p.m. at the Laurel Mall. There will be glucose testing and blood work available from 8 a.m. until 10 a.m. If you would like a test, you should refrain from eating after midnight the night before. This next story is for all Penn State fans and fans of great ice cream. Orders are being taken this Thursday, or being taken through this Friday for Penn State Berkey Creamery ice cream. The ice cream will then be available for pickup at Penn State Hazelton's Community Day, which is set for October 14th at the campus. Gordon Bigelow is the president of the Penn State Hazelton Council.
World-renowned Berkey Penn State Creamery ice cream. We have applications that are circulating in the Hazelton Standard Speaker. I believe it's running 4 times. I've seen it twice. And you can go to visit the Penn State Hazelton website, and there is a link that will send you to the application. The application must be filled out and sent in with the proper dollar amount by, I believe it's September 15th. We expect, with the involvement of the Alumni Association and their brunch that they're having that day, as well as the returns that are already in, a record number of orders this year, and we're very pleased, and we're looking forward to people coming up in campus to pick them up.
The flavors available for order are butter pecan, chocolate, coconut chip, strawberry, cookies and cream, peanut butter swirl, vanilla, and peachy paterno. It's $7.50 per container, or 3 containers for $21. Orders and money are due this Friday. For more information, call 570-450-3160. Also, you can get a free scoop of Berkey Creamery ice cream at Community Day on October 14th. Well, there's still a lot more coming your way, including a story about a local couple running in this year's New York City Marathon, and more fun outside with Standard Speaker Outdoors reporter Kent Jackson. This is SSPTV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazelton Standard Speaker.
Sue Nazrani is a trailblazer, literally. Nearly 20 years ago, she helped create the rail trail in Hazelton, and she's helped maintain and promote the trail since then. Now that she is preparing to move to Florida, her friends and volunteers held a dinner to thank her for her efforts as the chairwoman of the Greater Hazelton Rails to Trails. Nazrani told me that she liked the idea of a trail as soon as a report suggested building one in Hazelton. To quote her, she said, "I liked hiking, I liked walking. It was just sort of inspiring, the possibilities." And when she joined the effort, there was no trail. A group that liked hiking met for breakfast on weekends and then walked together while scouting out routes for a trail. Since then, they've created a trail that goes nearly 6 miles from the main trailhead on East Broad Street into Hazelton and now into Hazelbrook. To build the trail, they overcame fears of terrorism. After 9/11, Nazrani said people worried that someone might try to poison the Direct Creek Reservoir, a public water supply along the trail, so the group installed fencing there. To cross an active rail line of the Norfolk Southern Railroad later, the group paid nearly $1 million to build a bridge. Next, they want to extend the trail to Eckley Miners Village Museum and the Lehigh River, despite other obstacles, including flying squirrels. The trail that's in use now attracts thousands, including children on field trips, runners in charity races, and National Guard troops. On the first Saturday in June each year, hundreds attend the hike and bike, and that includes a picnic, nature walk, exhibits, all of which Nazrani has helped to organize. Now that Nazrani is leaving, the group that she leaves behind will need more volunteers to lengthen the trail to the Lehigh River. On the first try, they encountered those flying squirrels, an endangered species actually, the northern flying squirrel. They couldn't cut the trees in which squirrels might live. Building a trail has been a hard slog, one Hazelton volunteer who worked with Nazrani told me, but it's rewarding. The volunteers can see what they've accomplished with each step that they take along the trail.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Check it out, visual proof that you should not feel bad about drinking a pumpkin coffee before the official start of fall. Now here's our local weather forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, mostly cloudy. We'll have a low of 57 degrees and a calm wind. For our Wednesday, we have a 40% chance of showers, mainly after 10 a.m., mostly cloudy, a high of 71. Wednesday night, 30% chance of showers. It will be mostly cloudy with a low of 60 degrees. On Thursday, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a high in the lower 70s. Thursday night, 50% chance of showers, mostly cloudy, low of 60. For Friday, 50% chance of showers again, mostly cloudy, high of 72. At night, down to a 30% chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a low of 59. Saturday, the sun comes out, but there's a 40% chance of showers with a high of 73. At night, partly cloudy, low of 58 degrees.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High Food Drive-In, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop by for our ice cream and yogurt, now featuring fat-free, no sugar-added soft frozen yogurt with flavors like vanilla, strawberry, and strawberries and cream. We also have burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more.
For daily hours, call 570-455-5362.
That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazelton, and like us on Facebook.
Back here at Edgewood, and it's hard to believe that we're already talking about winter, but we are, and Samantha's here with us because we like to give brides especially some ideas of when to get married. And it's not always popular now to just get married in the summer.
Absolutely. So we are very much so booking winter weddings now too. So as far as that goes, we have a great scenery out here on our golf course, which in the winter it looks beautiful as well. And we have a really beautiful exclusive wedding package that we do here too. So exclusive for winter months, January through March, we offer that.
All right, so you can save money. I actually got married in December, 2 weeks before Christmas, but explain some of the packages that are in the bundle package for January, February, March.
Sure, absolutely. So it is our exclusive winter wedding package, and this is $60 per person inclusive.
Everything.
So you really do save a ton of money, and something that's really great is that your cake is included as well. So not only do you get a 5-hour reception and everything that you'll need for that day, but you also get your wedding cake included too.
And I mean, mean, we've had January weather where it's been nicer than it has been in October. So in northeastern Pennsylvania, you know, you could still get that mild weather in January, February, and March.
Absolutely, you certainly can. And like I was saying, it still makes for a great time for pictures outside because it looks really, really beautiful here in the valley.
Very good. So again, it's the winter package here at Edgewood, and they could just call you for information.
Absolutely. Please give us a call if you are looking for one of those winter dates. We would be happy to help you and get you guys in here for a tour.
All right. Very good. You're watching SSPTV News.
I guess according to Janine, it's okay for gingerbread coffee now as well. Here's your midday winning lottery numbers on SSPTV News. Pick 2, 84, good year. Pick 3, 273. Pick 4, 0284 again. Pick 5, 45643. And your wild number is 2. When we come back, we'll talk with a local eye doctor who's going to participate in WNEP's Ryan's Run 8.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
Our area is well represented in WNEP's Ryan's Run 8. We already told you about 3 local women who will be running along with WNEP reporter Ryan Leckie at the New York City Marathon and raising money for Allied Services, a not-for-profit healthcare system. Now we have a story of a local eye doctor and physical therapist who love their work, their community, their 9-month-old daughter, and running. You can't miss the WNEP's Ryan's Run posters and shirts when you walk into Hazelton Eye Specialists, even if you're there because you just broke your glasses or lost a contact. Dr. James Diem is running in the New York City Marathon with his wife, Jillian.
We have known about WNEP's Ryan's Run for some time now. Dr. Kislin, of course, our wonderful medical director here at Hazelton Eye Specialists, his son has cerebral palsy and has been getting services from Allied Services in Wilkes-Barre for in the entirety of his life, and we've seen him progress, being able to do more things, and it just touches us. And Jill is a physical therapist and does this work on a daily basis. So it's something we're both very passionate about and just wanted to be part of. And so we both are passionate runners, and so the opportunity to raise funds for something that's just unbelievable in our area. We really have big city therapy services right here in northeastern Pennsylvania at Allied Services, and we'd like to be able to support that through our passion, which is running.
The couple has been running together for pretty much as long as they've been going together.
Yeah, since day one, we've met at Wilkes University in Wilkes-Barre, and she actually did rotations at Allied Services, John Hines Rehab, and I remember early on, she wasn't much of a runner, and I was just starting, and we'd run over around there after her internship that she was doing at Allied Services. And so all 3 of the things have been part of our relationship since day one. So it's kind of a neat, thing to kind of come full circle now that we're in a position to help.
Now there's a new part of their relationship named Bryn. Dr. Diem has always seen the importance of there being strong female role models in the world, but maybe the picture is even clearer now.
And I grew up in a female-dominated family. My mom was a single parent throughout most of my life, and I had 3 strong sisters. And so I think it was always something in my genes and my makeup and being brought up, but it's never something that's more important to you than when you have a little girl that looks up to you and smiles at you. So extremely important, and Jill carries that out every single day. I don't need to worry about having strong female role models in Bryn's life. So.
To help the Diems raise money for Allied Services, stop in Hazelton Eye Specialists on the Airport Beltway in Hazel Township and purchase a WNEP's Ryan's Run shirt for $30. You can also go to allied-services.org/Ryan's Run and click on Pledge and then find them to donate. And if you're still on the fence about making a donation, here's another adorable picture of Bryn. Bryn's the best. Now another story about athletes giving back. Let's talk about the first ever Lady Cougars alumni softball game. A number of former Lady Cougars will be playing on September 30th at the Valley Regional Fields on West Butler Drive in Drums. The money raised will go to the Lady Cougars Softball Booster Club to help out the current team with things like scholarships, banquets, and equipment. You can come out and watch the game, eat some good food, and make a donation there. Or if you can't make it to the game, head to GoFundMe.com/Hazelton Area Lady Cougars Softball to donate. To become a sponsor or for more information, call 570-233-3194. There is a rain date for this event set for October 1st. Let's finish up with the SSPTV Standard Speaker scoreboard. It's been super busy recently for the Hazelton area water polo program. The boys and girls swept Pottsville on Monday, and they hosted the Cougar Invite on Saturday. The boys were 2-1 at the Invite, and the Lady Cougars went 1-1. In girls soccer, Hazelton and Tamaqua suffered losses. Coughlin also got a win over the Hazelton boys in soccer. Wyoming area edged the Lady Cougars in field hockey. Maddie Perchak had 8 kills and 9 digs and 5 aces in MMI sweep past Coughlin in girls volleyball. Shenandoah Valley lost to Schuylkill Haven. In golf, MMI and Tamaqua were winners. Jessica McClellan and Morgan Long were both under 45 for MMI, and Carson Schoner led Tamaqua with a 78. The Lady Cougars golf team is 6-0 in their first season. Grace Babinchak had a 40, and Marin Dremok shot a 46. The Hazelton area girls tennis team is also still perfect after a win over MMI. Well, the Best of 5 Governor's Cup Championship Series starts tonight in Durham. The series will shift to Music on Thursday for Game 3 at 6:35 p.m. And that's sports for Tuesday.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's Talk of the Town. Help Marilyn Mandy Timko Ferry fight breast cancer. Mandy is currently raising money for an alternative treatment in Germany. If anyone would like to donate, go to GoFundMe and search Help Fund Mandy's Healing. And that's today's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send our sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Donna Marie Barletta, formerly of Hazelton. Mass is Friday at 10 a.m. at the Queen of Heaven Parish at Our Lady of Grace Church in Hazelton. Friends may call Friday from 9 to 10 a.m. in the church. The Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home in Hazelton is in charge of the arrangements. Lawrence A. Larry Bagansky of Hazel Township. Mass is Friday at 10 a.m. at Saints Peter and Paul Byzantine Catholic Church. Friends may call Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home in Hazelton. Caroline Elizabeth Brennan of Chicago, Illinois, who passed away on May 16, 2017. A Mass will be celebrated on September 29th at 10 a.m. at the Immaculate Conception Church in Freeland. The McHugh Wilczek Funeral Home in Freeland is in charge of the arrangements. Kathy Ann D'Angelo of Weatherly. Friends may call Thursday from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Vero Funeral Home in Hazelton. Melanie A. Hahn. Service will be Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. at the John F. Slayer Funeral Home in Brentwood. Friends may call today from 6 to 8 p.m. at the funeral home. Vandislaw Walter Kaminsky of Hazelton. The Joseph B. Conahan Funeral Home in Hazelton will announce the arrangements. Margaret Peggy A. Kiefer of Hazelton. Funeral will be Saturday at 11 a.m. at the Christ Lutheran Church in Cunningham. Friends may call Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. at the church. The McHugh Wilczek Funeral Home in Freeland is in charge of the arrangements. And Adolf Slavik of McAdoo. Mass is Friday at 10:30 a.m. at St. Mary's Ukrainian Catholic Church in McAdoo. Friends may call Thursday from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Stanley E. M. Losky Funeral Home. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name now on SSPTV News, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Today's winner is Judy Yensha of Hazelton. Call now at 570-455-7267, extension 104 for your free movie.
Shout out to the Greater Hazelton Chamber of Commerce and the Fun Fest Committee. We had a lot of fun over the weekend. More fun tomorrow on SSP TV News. We'll see you then. Take it easy, everybody.
Watch us online anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.